It's another shoe review. Welcome back to Life in My Shoes reviews and such. I am reviewing the Vans Sk8 high top. There it is. What you think of that? So I've had this shoe for probably something like perhaps as long as a year. I don't think it's been that long. It's probably been 8 months ish. I have literally worn this shoe a half a dozen times, and don't let that be a judge of how much I enjoy the shoe. First off, I was in the market for either a high top Converse or Vans. I wanted a high top black or a low top black, which I actually recently did the review of the low top mono Converse All Stars Chuck Taylors that I bought. I was in the market for something like that. There's also was a variation of the high top Converse that I was looking at that point. But I stumbled across a deal on these, myself and my daughter. My daughter got a pair of the low tops, pink, and decided to give them a try. I had not worn Vans for probably 15 years. I have had a pair since I got married, a pair of low tops. Wore them in high school, had a pair of low top. That's before this kind of the symbol on the side got popular. Just the more, I had some of the slip-ons and some of the knockoff slip-ons, and had some actual Van ties, etc. But got these and have enjoyed them, but I do have a complaint or two, maybe just one. But let's talk about them. So it is a skate shoe. So it's high top, a lot of support around the ankle, a lot of padding around the ankle, a very thick tongue, and the traditional Vans sole. So it's a skate shoe. So this is the traditional sole that you would get on the low tops, on the slip-ons, any of the Vans. This is pretty traditional for what you would get. I don't know if it is true, but it feels like it may be a zero drop platform. So if you look at it, it looks like it is the heel and the toe are the same height off the ground, which Converse are a zero drop as well. I talk about that when I talk about Ultras. But it feels like it is a zero drop. It is more cushy than the Converse All-Stars, the Chuck Taylors. They are more comfortable. There's more, feels like more padding and more comfort in the sole than what I normally feel when I'm wearing my Converse All-Star Chuck Taylors. And obviously those are low tops. So there's a lot going on up here that I don't experience in the low top Converse All-Stars. The color, obviously I got black with white. And they go with everything. They go well with jeans. So that is why I got them. I wanted the black. I wanted something that I could wear with jeans. I wanted something casual, and I wanted something kind of hip and popular. So these kind of fit that bill. A little bit retro, a little bit modern. My only complaint about the shoe is they are the absolute most difficult pair of shoes I have to get on. So it's real difficult to get it loose enough here, and there's so much going on back here that it just doesn't bend to allow your foot to slide into it. I literally am going to have to buy a shoehorn to get to wear these shoes repeatedly. But having recently cracked these out of the closet, so over the last 2 weeks, I probably have worn these 3 times, which is probably as many times as I had worn them before that in the 5, 6, 7 months since I bought them. So I'm kind of like in wearing them 3 times over the last 2 weeks. I'm really kind of confirming my enjoyment of the shoe. They are a very good shoe. They're comfortable. No complaints about comfort, even though I've got old feet that can scream when a shoe's not comfortable, i.e. my Converse Chuck Taylor Converse All-Stars. Some of my Nikes, my feet really scream when I wear those. So even though it's not like necessarily a wide toe box, there's definitely enough room in here that like my feet don't feel like they're scrunching up, and like in the Nikes, my toes ache at the end of the day. It's not the sole, but it's the toes because the toe bed is so tight. But these have been comfortable. I've had no complaints around that. The ankle support has been super comfy. One shoe I leave laced down one. Another shoe I lace up all the way. You probably could go a couple laces down if you wanted them a little looser. I try not to go much farther down than that. I try to just one maybe. And I think if you pulled another lace out and had two empty holes, the laces would be super long. So the laces are adequate for the number of holes are on the shoe. So all in all, I'm happy with the shoe. Again, like I said, I revived them out of my closet the last couple of weeks. Have worn them 2 or 3 times, and I will be wearing them more often, probably as in the winter months. I may be wearing them casually to work, like on a Friday, or even during the week, I can get away with doing that. So have been a big fan, have enjoyed them, have enjoyed my revisiting of the brand that I wore when I was in high school, so 30 years ago. Am enjoying wearing the shoe again, and am happy with the purchase I made to get these. Got them at a reasonable price. So I don't remember the details because, again, I've had them for anywhere from 8 months to a year. I got them at a retailer and had a discount, like a 30% off discount at that retailer. So was able to get these, whatever the price was, marked down 30% off of that. So that is good. I would say these are like my sweet spot for these would probably be about $35. And I would say that's probably a good price to get these at. We do have a Vans outlet that is kind of near the house. I tried these on to size them. So these are an 11.5, I believe. Yes. So I'm remembering now that I went to the retailer and tried it on. I'm a true 11. I went and tried on 11. They were super tight, super difficult to get on. All the things that I've said that are good about this were bad in an 11. So the toes were tight. The heel, it was even more difficult to get them on. They just felt confined. So I went up a half a size and they fit great. There's no complaints on the toes. Still difficulty getting them on, but it's not horrible. I think I could either lace down, loosen the laces, or like I said, I can get a shoehorn to help get the shoe on. But there it is, the the Vans Sk8 high top in black. What about you? Have you worn Vans? Do you wear Vans? What do you think? Do you have this shoe? Have you worn this shoe? Have you wanted to wear the shoe? Do you have any questions for me? Give me a thumbs up, a like, and if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments below, and I'll get back to you and let you know if I have any feedback or suggestions regarding your questions. Until next time, we'll see you.